So the initial idea is to make a fast-paced military MOBA game. Think if Battlefield and Helldivers had a child and that child played on a MOBA arena. But I'm gonna start off with a single-player campaign to reduce some complexity. And in the multiplayer I'm gonna aim for like 1 versus 1 or 2 versus 2. But it's essentially like 3 lanes, 1, 2, 3, and a waterway going in the back door of the base as well. So it's set in the near future, like 20 years from now. So we got a bit cooler weapons than today, like mechs and railguns, but we don't have lasers. And so each team gonna have a main base, and they're also gonna have a bunch of sub bases, like 10 sub bases that are scattered around on their side of the map, and they are essentially capturing points. So the main goal is to reach into the enemy base and capture the flag. So each base gonna have a flag in the middle, and if you go in there either by brute force or by being sneaky in some way, you capture the flag, you bring it home to your own base, and that's how you win. And so in order to be able to capture the enemy flag, you could either be just really sneaky or good, or you capture enemy sub bases, which in turn gives you a better economy, like a high rate of income. And with that income, you spend that money on either upgrading your base, towers, structures, tech, etc., or you upgrade your vehicles and or your own minion spawning, so you make your minions stronger. So on the single player maps, the enemy base is going to be way larger and the player base is going to be super tiny. You're going to start off really poor and you're not going to have any sub bases or anything. The enemy threat is like they're going to have an increasing strength in their wave spawning for each minute. The wave is going to be stronger and stronger, and the enemy will have a lot of sub bases scattered around, so capturing them will increase your economy, and with that economy you can either upgrade your defenses or your attacking power, and finally you will be able to plow through the enemy waves and their base and kill their core. And I think killing the core or a boss or something would be more fun playing versus a computer than capturing a flag. And so the field computer that we have here, which is tied into the rangefinder, where you set an area and a delay time for when to call things in. You use the field computer, you access it, and it renders you immobile, but then you can choose one of the 3 categories. You can airdrop in supplies, ammunitions, or vehicles, or stationary guns, or you can use the fire support and access different fire supports. Pick an airstrike, you have different payloads, artillery, you got the rounds, napalm, etc. And you also got the remote control, which gives you access to your last used vehicle, which have a shield you can toggle on and off, or you can take manual control, or you can also set an attack path with the vehicle. So you can set up an attack plan for the vehicle with a delay time, and then you can go in yourself like on another flank. And for the airdropping in, you can do like the health, and the container is for the ammunition for the vehicles, and you can drop in sidearms and armor piercing weapons, etc., or vehicles. You're gonna have some light fast movers like a jeep, some cool jet ski and such, heavy armor, heavy mech. So the field computer together with the rangefinder, it's a huge asset for the player. And also, I'm going to implement some mechanics here with the reloads. It's going to be an interactable UI, so where you need to like pull a lever and pull out the magazine, get the mag you want, the type of round, and you click and hold and you pull it in and you release the firing locking mechanism or the slide back and forth if you're completely empty. And so the reloading system going to be different for all vehicles as well. So for the helicopter you got the left and the right launcher, and you're going to be able to load them separately or independently with different type of munitions. And then you can choose to fire the left one, or to fire the right one, or to fire both, or to alternate. And so the tactical aspects of the game is going to be based around accuracy and cover. So for example, here you have a base accuracy, and is the stance you have, and the cover level, and the stress level you have, meaning like how active you are if you're running or if you get shot at. this one is gonna affect you massively. And if you're using the shield, that's gonna also like slow down or decrease your accuracy massively. So aiming and shielding is gonna render you basically immobile, while you do have your shield, so you protect against all the smaller arms fire. And same with the armor, it's gonna be based on like the cover levels and the stance, etc., and also the speed. So the tactical aspect, you're gonna be basically like if someone lies down in a area of cover and have maybe like single shot selected and have been laying still for a few seconds, it's gonna have like 100% aim, 90% aim or something. And if someone is just running and gunning with full auto, they're gonna have shit accuracy. If we enter a vehicle, you see there's gonna be some vehicle management with keeping track of your fuel levels, and also with your economy you can upgrade your tank and the consumption rate and etc. And the accuracy here on some vehicles, especially the stress level, like if you get bombarded with artillery, the stress is gonna go up, and even if you're in a vehicle, you will have shitty aim.